Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of A&B Horror Movies. I'm Aaron.
Hi, I'm Ben.
And thank you for joining us. So first off, we always talk about the beers that we're drinking for this episode. And in this time around, we're going to go over movies that we think are underrated and really should be watched. So we each have 6 films. We're going to go through those films and talk a little bit about why we chose them and why we think they're just amazing. So first off, Ben, why don't you talk about what you're drinking?
Yep, I have gone for this beer because these are underrated films, which you've either loved or hated. And there's a saying for this, it's a Marmite ale.
Nice.
And they say you either hate it or love it, as you see on the can.
Perfect.
So,
nice theme.
I've gone for it. And
how is it? Oh, it looks dark. As an ale should be. Good.
Will not be buying it again.
You will. Oh my gosh. Well,
I'll give it another go, but
have a few more drinks.
Yeah.
What's the alcohol content?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it strong, medium?
4.8. So I'm in the I'm out of the danger zone.
You're in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Very nice. Awesome shirt.
What you got? Oh, thank you.
I've got The Whole 9 Years by Night Shift Brewing. I don't know if you can see that. So they actually released this because it's a local brewery. They released this IPA. I think it's an IPA. Yeah, an IPA to celebrate 9 years of making their beer. Quite good. I don't know if you've ever had it. These are the different kinds of beers they have. They always have an owl on their can. And so they produced this special edition, and quite good. I'm having it with my Jason Geeky Tiki. Seemed appropriate.
As always.
Cheers, man. It's good.
Yeah. What's the percentage?
I think I'm in the danger zone. This is actually 8%. So I probably will not have the entire can, but we'll see.
I thought it was in a neckhead.
Yeah, I don't know. The night is young, I suppose.
Yeah, there's.
All right, cheers, man. Why don't you go first? What's the first movie that you picked? I can see you're really loving that one.
I've got, this isn't a horror, but it didn't do great. It didn't get great reviews, but I really enjoyed it. Reign of Fire.
Dragons,
Christian
right?
Bale, Matthew McConaughey, dragons, yep. So kind of a horror.
Yeah, certainly. I feel like people either love or hate that movie.
Yeah, it's where dragons take over the earth. It's based in England. A lot of it's in London. And yeah, it's a good film. I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
So it's just nice and simple. But yeah,
enough to buy it, right?
Definitely. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. You'd be surprised.
All right, well, I'm excited to share this one. This is one that I've always loved. It came out in 94, 95, I believe, and it's called Mute Witness. I'm really hoping for a Blu-ray release of this. Right now, it's only available on DVD, as far as I know. Such a fantastic film, probably one of the best chase scenes I've ever seen. Really amazing premise too. So it's basically they're on a movie set, and the main character, Billy, she's mute. She can't speak, and she witnesses something terrible. And then the movie pretty much takes off from there. I don't want to give anything away, but like right here, it says she can't speak, she can't scream, she can't beg for mercy. I mean, how's that for a tagline? So underrated film, love it. A really nice surprise. I think it was a straight to video kind of movie. And look at that cover, right?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's a good one.
Just give your t-shirt a shout out.
Oh yeah, Terminus
Barbecue.
And Jaws, right?
Yeah, man.
Although we should have coordinated. I know in a previous episode you wore the Negan shirt. We should have coordinated the Terminus with the Negan shirt, but
yeah, it would have been cool.
Yeah,
but we're spontaneous, so
we certainly are. We
next
do
film
plan some of
is-
these episodes
Yeah.
ahead of time. You may not seem that way.
My next film is it's a DVD, as I can't find it on Blu-ray, and it is Creep, which is
Oh,
also
yeah, you
another
mentioned that.
movie,
Mhm.
which is based in London in the Underground Tube,
Mhm.
and it's basically, I think he's just like he was born funny and he looks quite scary, and he's been living in the tube station
Mhm.
sort of sewer part for a while.
Yep.
And the young woman gets locked down there with him and has to survive, to put it as simple. But it's a really good, I want to say, cat and mouse type film.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Some scary moments too, right? And some gore. I think.
Really memorable moments in this. Actually, I sort of remember some bits that maybe disturbed me a bit when I first watched it. But yeah, it's really good.
Mhm.
I enjoyed it.
I don't own it. It is good. I agree. I saw it. I think I streamed it. Yeah, I liked it. In fact, it's unfortunate that it gets sort of, because there's that other movie called
Yeah.
Creep. That's another amazing film, but
On
this
Netflix,
it's sort of
it's brilliant, yeah.
buried this one in a way, which is too bad. But I
No, it's really
liked
good.
it. Mhm.
It's
Good
got
choice.
the I don't know his name. He is a British actor. He was in Children
Okay.
in the Snow. Is it Children they're called? Is it called Children? Where the children start killing the parents and they're like on Christmas holiday.
Oh yeah, the children. Yeah, it's
cabin.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Christmas
he's
movie.
in
Yes,
this.
he's
as
in
well.
that too.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good
So
movie.
anyway,
Awesome.
good movie.
We digress.
Underrated. Go and watch.
Good choice. Let's see. What do I have next? I have The Invitation. I'm not sure if a lot of people have seen this one. I chose this because I don't know if I would say it's a horror movie. It's more of a thriller, but the tension is so high in this. Essentially, a couple gets invited to the ex-wife's home for a dinner party, and as the evening unfolds, you realize that they have an agenda that's a bit dark, and things get a little bit crazy. This edition, I in fact really love it. Of course, it's got a slipcover, but check it out. It's got a booklet with all information about the movie, and of course, it's got a flip.
Ah, nice.
How cool is that, right? Have you seen this one?
I'm not sure. The title rings a bell, but
It's good.
I've
Check
said
it
that
out.
about a lot of
And
titles.
yeah, I really liked it. Draft House Films. One to see.
Yep, one to go and watch.
Yep.
Awesome. Back to me.
Yes. Back to you. What do you have?
This is also a love-hate. I've heard, sorry. Some people like it, some people don't, and it is George A. Romero's Diary of the Dead, which is a found footage zombie film.
Mhm.
And I've probably said on here before, I'm quite a huge found footage fan. Yeah, so this was really cool. Not super serious. There's quite a lot of humor in that, but it's a good film.
Yep. Yeah, I liked it.
George A. Romero doesn't make a bad zombie film in my eyes. So.
And what I really liked about it is that he was trying something different, right? He was using the found footage style, and I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Quite cool.
I watched it not too long ago, actually.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
it says it's shown. It's got like 4 stars on the back, but I did hear some bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's his best film.
No, but it doesn't get the shout out I think it deserves.
Yeah, no, I don't hear about it very often. Next up, I've got The Kill List, which is an interesting film. It sort of starts out like a serious, like, action kind of crime thriller movie. And then it morphs into an all-out sort of crazy horror movie. Have you ever seen this? It's a British film, I
I
believe.
haven't, no.
And
Which one?
I'm covering this up here because it's actually a movie I purchased at the video store that was open in my hometown until about 3 years ago. And so I've got like, see, Thriller 2-day rental. It's still got like the stickers on it. Isn't that cool?
Late.
What's that?
It's late.
It's late. Anyway, it's a great film. The ending is shocking. It's one you won't forget anytime soon. I really liked it.
Yeah, I've seen that advertised a lot on some streaming services, which I'm a bit ashamed to say I haven't watched it actually, because I've seen it a lot advertised. So that'd be one.
Yeah, it's good. Check it
to go and
out.
check out.
It's structured really well, executed quite phenomenally. I mean, you can see just on the front all the positive reviews. Definitely one to see.
Cool, nice. Back to me. I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Quarantine, which is it's a remake of Wreck, basically.
Of course, yes.
An American remake.
Yep.
And I was covering that over because it says cover reprinted, because the shop I brought it from was the case was lost. So
they reprinted the cover.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know why that's on there, but anyway, this is a really good film. It does get overshadowed by the original, which was an absolute awesome film, but I do think that this film was really good and maybe a little bit better in some places.
In some places, it's interesting though, because it's almost identical to Wreck, right? Almost scene by scene.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I feel like Wreck is better, and I don't really know why. But they're both great films.
The original,
right?
Yeah, it was done. I think it had a little bit more of an edge of your seat scare to it, where. But I think that what makes this so good is I can't remember. Is it Jennifer? What's her name in Dexter? Isn't she? Jennifer,
yes.
She was in Exorcism Emily Rose.
Yep.
Which is one of my favorite films. Yeah, she's such a good actress in horror films as well. So
yeah, no, it's a great movie. I didn't mean to talk badly about it.
No. Wow, you might just like the original, which is fair enough. But I think it's underrated. So Quarantine, go and watch it.
Yep, you don't hear a lot about that one.
Never found footage.
Let's see. Back to me. I've got 3 more. I chose Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, cool film. Sam Raimi,
yes. And I rewatched it not too long ago, and I will say that I really liked it. The first time I saw it, I wouldn't say that I was a fan and that I, walked away thinking, wow, that was awesome. Second time through, without having high expectations and knowing what to expect, and I watched the unrated director's cut. Maybe that made a difference. It's exactly what you would expect from a horror movie, and even with a surprise ending, which you don't always get in a film like this.
Yeah. It's definitely got Sam Raimi's serious side of horror in, with the little bit of I don't want to say silliness, but the humor's there, isn't it? It's
exactly, yes. There's definitely some humor.
It's not as humor as I'd say Evil Dead 2, but it's kind of there.
There's some of it there. I mean, think about that scene, right, when she's trying to dig up the grave, and all of a sudden there's like a deluge, like a downpour, and she's all of a sudden like drowning in water, and it's quite awesome.
I think one of the most the scenes that stick in my head the most is when the lady is like got no teeth and she's biting her and like dribbling all over. Oh my god! Nasty.
Isn't there a scene where she's like, "I have a nosebleed," and then it's just like,
yeah. So nasty.
All right, go ahead, man. Your turn.
Oh, back to me.
Yep.
Another found footage. Chernobyl
Awesome.
Diaries
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
by I believe it's Oren Perel.
Oh, is that
done,
yeah,
Paranormal
yeah.
Activity.
Yep.
It's
And it's
really
a
good.
Steelbook. Very cool.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's
I'm
cool.
sorry. I'll let you talk.
No, it's cool. It's, yeah, Steelbook.
What's the inside look like?
It is just a
Oh, just
picture
red
of
inside.
the
Oh,
hand
yeah.
with
Oh, cool.
the
Yeah, I like that.
Chernobyl landscape. Cool
Mm-hmm.
metallic look. But yeah, really enjoyed this film. Went to cinema to watch it, and as soon as it came out,
Must have been cool on the big screen.
yeah, it was really good actually. And there's some good jump scares in it.
Mhm.
So
Oh yeah. In fact, one of my favorite parts is when they're looking at, there's like a river, right? Or they stop at like a lake or something.
yeah,
And the deformed fish that you see. I mean, not really scary, but it's like yikes, right?
yeah. So no, it's good.
Cool.
It's jumps at you, doesn't it?
Sure does.
So, yeah, but no, it's good. So definitely worth a
Cool.
watch.
Good choice,
Chernobyl
man. I love that
Diaries.
Steelbook.
Thank you. Back to
All
you,
right,
man.
I got two left. I'm gonna go with Open Grave. Movie that I don't see folks talking about a whole lot. Very interesting premise. I'm not sure if you've seen it. He wakes up essentially in a grave filled with a lot of hundreds of dead people, and has no memory of why he's there, or his past. And then he starts to run into other people who have the same condition. They don't know, they don't remember anything about their past. They don't know why they're where they are. And then it just sort of goes from there. The characters have to figure out what's happened to them and what's happening to them. Pretty good thriller. Charlton Copley, if I'm saying his first name right, is brilliant. He's one of the, he's an amazing actor. And he really delivers in this one.
Nice.
So yeah, I would check it out. There's sort of like an infection. It's like a plague that I'm giving away too much. But it's a good movie. It's like I said, it's one I don't think people talk a whole lot about, and I think they should.
Yeah. Not seen, but again, adding to the ever-growing list.
Yeah, it's good. We're down to how many? I've got one more. How about you?
I've
Two
got one
more.
more.
One more. Okay, go ahead.
One more. Two. That's one more.
I have one more. Two
No,
more.
one
Yeah,
more.
Go ahead.
This is a German edition. It's a steelbook of Dylan Dog, and it's quite a fun film. I believe Dylan Dog is maybe a comic. Brandon Roth.
Okay. Oh yeah. Cool.
It's got like zombies and all sorts in
And
creatures,
zombies and
vampires.
guns. It looks like.
Yeah, he's like a I want to say he's like a male Buffy. And it's
Buffy the
kind of like
Vampire
that.
Slayer.
Yeah, this would have done really well as a series, I think, but it was fun.
I've never heard of it. What year did it come out?
It came out in 2010.
Okay, so fairly recent.
So,
gosh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's not a bad film. The effects were good.
Cool.
And if you can get it, give it a watch. It's nothing special. It's just
okay. That was my next question.
Still, but yeah, Dylan Dog. Go and watch.
I'll add it to my list.
Awesome.
Okay, last up here, another film that I purchased from the rental video store that closed a few years ago, The Crazies. Another film that I feel like folks don't really talk about all too much, but is quite awesome. And what I love about this edition is that it says, I have the horror sticker and 2-day rental. It was a previously viewed copy.
Yeah.
So
is it the remake or the original?
It is the remake. This came out what 2000. I don't see the date. I forget. It is the remake though. 2011. It looks like.
Because the original was a George A. Romero, is it?
Yep, George Romero did the original, and I have that one. I recently got the Arrow edition. I just haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, I think I've got it in a double box somewhere.
Yeah, have you seen the original?
Some of it, but I've seen the one you've got there, which is really good.
Oh yeah, it's quite
Enjoyed
good. They did a really nice job. I enjoyed it. So I thought I would throw this in as the last choice because, like I said, I feel like folks don't really talk about this all that much, and they should. And if you
Yeah,
haven't seen it,
definitely.
check it out.
Definitely deserves a shout.
And I love the horror sticker. I know I already said
Yeah, gotta love the horror.
that.
What we're here for, man. So
All right, cool. So lastly, like in every episode, we talk about what we're going to watch next, or at least some of the new films that we purchased. First up for me, I've got Dee Snider's Strangeland. This is not brand new. I picked it up at a thrift store, but it's one I want to check out. And of course, Dee Snider, right? It can't be bad.
yeah, definitely. It's very interesting.
Have you ever seen it? Oh,
No, I haven't.
it's actually similar to Mute Witness. Where did I put Mute Witness?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was just I was like looking at the stitches on the lips, and I was like,
Maybe they know each other.
yeah, they wouldn't talk a lot, would they?
No. Imagine taking them to the bar.
What have I got? This is a slipcover. It's not opened, but
Oh, is it
it's
the it's Chud 2? Cool.
Chud 2,
Mhm.
but the Chud, which I'm yet to
Bud
watch.
the Chud. God, I haven't watched that in so long. I
Not,
have watched the first Chud recently. And
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's I bought this one because I bought the original after
Mhm.
watching it on Amazon. But I've not seen this one. I've read it's a bit it's more sort of humor, a bit more silly.
Well,
So-
Bud the Chud, right?
But yeah,
Is that a
Worth it,
Vestron? Oh, nice. It's a Vestron.
it is
edition too.
Vestron. Yeah, I always say to you, we don't get Vestrons. Don't know. I don't usually see them, but I've got one.
You've got one. Awesome. Oh shoot, I'm up. So this is a classic. I just actually picked this up today. And the reason why I bought it is because the edition that I have is only DVD, and I saw the Blu-ray and it was very cheap. So of course I grabbed it. Can't go wrong with this
Brilliant
one,
film.
right?
No,
Great soundtrack
awesome
too,
film.
right?
Yeah,
Can't
great
rain all
film.
the time. Good one.
Absolutely stunning film.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you everyone for,
man.
did you want to say something else?
No, that's cool.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank
All
you
good.
everyone for checking us out. Again, if you want us to cover anything that we haven't yet, add a comment and we'll take a look and consider it for a future episode.
Definitely. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers for watching.
Bye, everyone.